Hello dear patrons, this is the continue working on this character, and I noticed something. My intention right now is make the bandage by making by texture, but in the breast part I will have some problems with that because the nipples are there, and anyway, if I put that bandage over it, this will not cover the nipples, and I'm thinking to make a basic model here, copying all this chest part, something like that. Maybe this not, and that's not to be the same body counts right now. Okay, something like that. Okay, Shift D, P, and select. Okay, there it is. Now we have a copy from the breast part, and anyway, I will have problem with the nipples because they are prominent here. And okay, one thing at a time. First, I will select this breast part here, and I will erase the nipples because I will don't need it here. Goodbye. And this part here too. Faces. Alright, select this time these two, and goodbye. Okay, select this, and maybe I'm making this wrong. I will select the half part of this. It will be more easy. Goodbye. Mirror. And here I will close this hole. We'll make another extrude here. Bump a little bit. Okay, and here I will close this. Well, make edge here and W subdivide. Oops, I don't put again the screencast. Okay, right now. If and I clean that. This line here, it's a little weird. Okay, and from this I will down here and okay, I don't know if merge this vertex or I will merge it. The problem is that vertex here, and I will move it. Select both of them. W, remove doubles, and change this ugly triangle to two triangles to one face. Here, move this one there. This other one here, and try to clean the lines at the back. Maybe all these lines can clean. Let me think about it. Because anyway, they have some breast here, and yeah, a little exposed here, and this maybe will be merged there, and this one's goodbye, something like that. Maybe it will. I was delete that faces, but I made it here. Click and make a big face. Okay, something like that. Let's back again here. Hide this, and I will change the color of of that thing. Okay. I put this the name of image. Okay, and yeah, I don't really know if it made it too high here. Maybe I will erase all of this. Oops, faces. Yeah, something like that. Move a little bit here. And for the nipple problem, I will make a shape key. Nipple here, and from this blend shape I will use the sculpt mode. Okay, that's it. And try to flood the area here. Yeah, I make this for to upload to a Sketchpad and that website, and don't have problem with the H rates. That's why I decide to clean here the nipples using a morpher. And that's the good thing about the morpher, because they disappear, and Blender can work with the sculpt tools to make some nice blend shapes or even big deformation. Yeah, it still have the nipples here, and I will need to flat all these things. Want to try to disappear the line. Okay, that's fine. That's perfect. Okay, let's go to texture mode, and that's work very fine. Scale a bit. Oops. Yeah, and try to move a little bit the polygons here. The polygons are changed a little bit, that's why I need to move this part here. And I will do something more extreme. I will delete all these lines over here. Try to make something more, I don't know if deleted. Let me think about it. Yeah, it's fine. Okay, something like that. From the rest of the body, I mean from the bandage, from the arms and the legs, I will only paint it in onSubstance, but the chest, that made me more problems right now. And okay, I will make the unwraps from the chest part, apply the mirror, and see the cuts, unwrap, unwrap, and let me see how it's worked. Yeah, it's okay, it's fine. It's not necessary to be perfect here. And okay, I will save this, and I will open Substance Painter. These programs are now my important program to make textures. Yeah. Close these ones. And okay, I don't have all the settings and this screen, because it's a tiny screen that I have. It's only 12-inch. It's a Cintiq, and that's why it's a legacy model, and it's very tiny. Yeah, that's why I can put all the modifiers in the program here. Yeah. But anyway, I will try to show all the settings what I put. It's not, I don't use too much things, because I export all the textures to Blender later, and I upload to Sketchfab. Yeah. But well, I open this thing, and the next what I need to do is think what. Now I will try to export all the model, and for that I will need to bake all the options. I mean all the modifiers I will need to bake, like no, solidify I don't will apply it. I erase here and I will apply the subsurf. Oh gosh, what happened here right now? The rip. Okay, here try to move a little bit here. Okay, when the vertex are fused for some reason, here it's not the okay. Here it's not a problem. There is a problem. Use Control B and rip, and there it is. Are disconnected. It's the same here. It's no problem. Anyway, I will try to first, to make any mistake, I will save this with this fix here, and now I will apply the one level of subsurf to the pants, and I watch here the name is fine. Try to don't have the same name from different objects, and right now I have the name from the jacket, have the pants, and I will put this another name, jacket. It's no problem. Okay, one level, this one. Okay. And mirror I will apply it. This thing don't have UVs, I remember. Let me see. Gotcha. UV. No, this thing don't have UVs. And maybe some things I can only use material. But okay, I will make a texture for them, but I will apply the solidify. I will make the cuts from here, mark seams, and wrap all the objects that I export to Substance will need to have UVs, or the program will send me a message, error message, and I will need to make again all the unwraps. I will need to come back to Blender and make the UV cuts, the seams, and again export to Substance. Okay, that thing have it, this one have it, these things don't have it, and I really don't care about this. Okay, I am making some mistakes right now because I applied the subsurf to the pants, but I need to have the lower version of this, and I will need to make a mix. Open again this one. Control C, and I paste here. And it's it's only for to have the. Okay, I don't know where I paste in the same. No, paste here. Where I paste that thing. Oh, okay, there it is. Okay, I want to have one with a subdivision modifier because I don't want to have the full model here. This one. Oh wait, the same. Oh, yeah, I don't. Wait a second. Maybe I made a mistake. Yeah, still have there. Okay, no problem. This one, oh, this is the other model. Okay. Okay, it's fine. Here it's the. I don't apply yet this thing, but I fix this rings here. Apply mirror. I need to apply all the mirrors of the model. I don't want a mirror modifier in these things. Okay, don't have this. Okay, all the mirrors are applied. I will save this. And what need to export to Substance? I need to export the model with one subdivide, subsurf, to have a smooth surface. But in Blender, I don't want to apply that surface, or I mean the final model file when I want to work later to put the pause and that kind of stuff. I don't want the subsurf applied, because it's more easy to work in a model with a less poly count, and put the rig in them, and that's why I don't want to work with this high resolution yet. But for Substance, I need to export this level of detail. And another thing what I need to erase, it's this kind of solidify. I need only plain things here, and all in one level, and these guys don't have solidify. It's fine there. It's one fine level, and I will I don't know how we'll export it with the nipples, or where are the nipples. If I export with the nipples on this patch over here, we have problems, because they will bake the ambient occlusion there of this part and will look black. I will put on this, and anyway by hand I will paint the nipples later. Okay, this one I will need to. I think this is the only part. Yeah, this is the only part where we don't have UVs yet. Yeah, that part have it. This thing don't have because it's only a basic shape. And from the exportation, I will erase the things. Okay, I will maintain to watch how the error shows in Substance, but these things I will no, I will maintain, but they have the same UVs. Let me think. All these guys have the same UVs, and that will be a problem later. Okay, this is wood and have the same material. We need to be very organized to send the file to Substance, or we have some issues, yeah, like this, the symmetry objects, or even objects have the same material name, they maybe have problems, yeah. That is why I'm thinking if will be a good idea to send these things there. But if I erase this, yeah, maybe thinking about this, I will need to send all these pieces separated from the main body, yeah, because when I want to put off these objects from the model, Substance will make a ambient occlusion projection here in the arm, or even the shadow here, and if I move this, the arm will still have a black shadow here, and that's I don't want, because I want to put off these armors or these pieces. And okay, I make a decision. I will send this character alone, only the body and the hair, yeah, but the rest I will send later to Substance. That means I will create a new blend file. I will erase everything inside here. I will select the body, the eyes, the hair here, and this one here. Okay, all the basic body here. Control Z and Control B here. And don't worry if the texture disappear or looks weird, because I will select this and first to select this I will need to make a couple change here in the eye. Sorry, it's complicated thing and all the things what we need to do to export in Substance, because I make a lot of mistakes and a lot of time I need to come back to Blender and make the change and back again to Substance. But one thing happens in Substance Painter, if we have one object with two or more materials in the same object, Substance will separate it or detach the object with the different materials. Yeah, that means in this case will be separate the eye from the white part, the black, and the green part. Yeah, and I don't really want that. That's why I will erase the black part and only have the black and oops, I don't know where I can select this. Okay, that's it. The white and the green. Yeah, something like that. And I will erase the dark theme. And I will erase the other eye. I will erase the other eye. We'll have only one. Yeah, something like that. And the hair, I don't remember made it UV. Okay, she have it. No, don't have it. And we have one UV here. And there's all these pieces here. All these pieces of the hair and the marbles here. I will need to erase the marbles from the hair here. Okay, it's very complicated to set up a file to Substance, or maybe I make it too complicated. But separate this part. And just maybe will be a good idea maybe it will be a good idea to send only a mirror here. Yeah, I think I will make that. I will erase again all this thing, go to my main model, come here, and just what I say, erase one eye, clean material here, erase the black. From the hair here, select all the marbles, detach it from the hair. It's not necessarily having the same thing. And I will erase that by, and this hair is symmetrical, and that means if I erase the half part, the vertex goodbye. Yeah, I have the half part here. UV, I'm still have this hair tips, and I will and I will select all these guys here. H, and from this big hair tube sorry, from this big hair tail, I will make a cut, seam cuts. Oops, I don't know. I will make a seam cut, maybe here. Control E, mark seams. Let me see how it's working. And okay, it's decent. And now I select all, and I don't know why, but that thing don't move it. Just stay there and don't move nothing. Okay. But that's just fine. This will be more tiny than the hair tail. I'll select all these guys here. Scale a little bit and try to organize a little different. rotate it, oops. Okay, all these changes that I made from the UVs I will maintain for my I need maintain to my main file when I need to work later to put the rig. Yeah, that's why it's important. Save all this change and later apply the modifiers like subsurf. Okay, I have marbles. Yeah, they have its own texture. Okay, hair, marbles, panda girl, eye, and hair. Okay, let's move again. I don't remember if this hair have unwrap. Let me find. No, just don't have unwrapping. Okay, there is. Very easy. Important here, it's all the objects that I export to Substance have a UV. Yeah. Of course, it's have a good organize or a good direction of the UVs. The texture will be look better. Yeah, if we work with tiles texture, it's important to have the same direction of all the pieces. But anyway, Substance have a very great options to fix that kind of stuff. And look, I forget to put a UV in the eye, and it's important. I will make something like that. You big cut here, mark seams, and wrap, and that's it. And wrap. Maybe I will select this. This is the important part of the eye. And this part is only red color, and it's not necessary to be big, but this part looks so tiny, and that's why I will select this part and select this one. Select, and I will increase the still, because the most important part of the eye. Oops, I moved this one. It's the iris, yeah, the center of the eye, and here the UV creates something very tiny from this part, and that's why I scale it to have more details and more pixels, and this part here. Yeah, the rest of the eye I don't care too much if it's collide here or make the edge too near each other, because the important thing is here, the center. Yeah, I put this again. Yeah, that's it. And I think I have all what I need right now. If I forget to put something, I will need to come back again to Blender. But summarizing, the thing we need to know to export a model to Substance, it's in this case think if we need to export all the objects with the main character, because in this example that I'm working, I will need to use the model without here outfit, and that means if I export it to Substance with these things and all the clothes with the outfit, that Substance will bake the normals and shadows in the body of the characters, and I remove this, we have a big black spot here in the arms, and will be the same in the legs and all that sounds, yeah. And we don't want that because I need to use the body of the character without the outfit. Another thing what I need to do, it's don't have the same material to different objects, yeah, because that creates some issues to Substance. In this case, I have the same color from the body and the hair, yeah, and Substance divide the objects when exported into it. They divide it by materials, no by 3D objects like this, yeah. The Substance will separate this panda in 3 different parts: the white part, the black, and this dark parts, yeah. They separate this entire model in these 3 different materials, yeah. And that's why it's important don't have the same material, different elements, yeah. Okay, from that reminds me I need to clean the model here and put only one color. I put Kalik, yeah, only one color. And from the hair, it's fine to have this same material hair, and it's only one part, but this one, it's another piece, yeah. And I will put another name. Front hair. The eye, it's white eye and iris, yeah. Okay, maybe want, yeah, I will make Control C again, because now I thinking maybe it will be good idea have a different pieces here from the nose and the eyelid, yeah. And that means I will erase this one. Oops. I will select all, select this, and apply the Kalik here. I'll put Kalik, and this material I will erase it. Yeah, and maybe from the nose I will have another material, because the eyelash we don't need it. They have specular and that kind of stuff. I need only a black solid color, but the nose is not the same. Okay, and that means I will select this, buy these ones, create a new one. I put nose and assign to the nose. Yeah. So don't care if you have different colors, it's not important to Substance. Put again the names here because I screw up. And that's here. Okay, and see, marble, hair front, panda with 3 different materials, the nose, the eyelid, I will put eyelid right that way, and Kalik gets the entire body and the hair. Okay, now I set up this character. It's complicated sometimes. I will save this crap. I will put here Substance Painter 01 there. Now save this and Control C again, new Blender, paint it. And here, now when I set up all this crap here, yeah, it's very confusing sometimes. Now how I say, I make a lot of mistakes. Sometimes I stay 1 second on Substance and I need to come back again to change some things in Blender, and a couple of times I need to do this retro work, but that's why I so confused right now. But now I got it. Yeah, I make the symmetry. I erase the symmetry of this hair because I don't need it to create the entire object. Yeah, I will have some problems with the tip's hair and that kind of stuff, and I don't really care if don't look dark here. Yeah, or yeah, it's fine here. And I put 3 different materials here. Now the eyelid for a solid black, a nose from a different specular color what I need, and the entire body. Yeah, and all these pieces have a single wrap. Yeah, but it's not the same with the hair. They have the same material colors, but they have their own wrap. Yeah, that means I will need to export the different thing. And the marbles, it's something there in the hair, and it's necessary to bake these shadows and all that details. Okay, I think this is fine. I will export this thing with FBX. I will save this, and where is it? Here? Yeah, 3D, and I will put Kalik body. Export FBX, and let's import to Substance. Okay, new project, mesh. I will select the mesh, and it's not the pattern, character design, 3D, and I don't know, they appear this Blender file, but I never tried to open one. Let me find, maybe it's work. Okay, yeah, this thing can open Blender files, but that's something interesting to know. But anyway, I export now the Kalik FBX. Open the texture resolution. From now, my computer don't have too much power, and I try to work only with 1024. But anyway, we can export in 4K. Yeah, it's not a problem. It's only this to have a viewport resolution. Yeah. Okay, 1024, and body Kalik. Great. Okay, and now it's appear. You can see it's imported with a white material. Don't care substance, the colors that I put in Blender, but we can see here, and the layers, we can see here the different materials. And you can see, I don't forget to put the name here, but there's the iris, the white thing of the eye, the marbles, yeah, Kalik, yeah, and you can see substance separates the model by the materials, yeah. These things don't care the objects. We maybe have 1000 different 3D objects, but have only 2 materials, and substance will split the model in that 2 materials. Yeah, but it's not a big deal. And another thing we need to do, I put here, I don't want to collide this. No, okay, let's collide it anyway. Oh, take it here. Okay. Oops, I paint here. No, man, I don't want to paste that thing here. Okay, and here, this is the texture set settings, and here we have the different channels we need to work. We have a base color, metallic, roughness, normal, and high. Yeah, in this moment we don't have any textures in the program, and for a good results, we need to create some textures and inside here. And how we do that? Okay, first we can select the size. Anyway, we can change the size anytime of the we are working. Yeah, that's a great option. And in this case, how I say, I don't have too much power video, and that's why I put 1024. And okay, maybe we want to create, I can show here because they appear in the other screen, but here we can add different channels, yeah, like opacity, emissive, displacement, transmission, or any kind of fancy channels, textures. But with the basic we have now, it's fine. And bake textures, they appear this menu here, and I will put bake all texture sets. That means they take all the materials that I have and create a individual texture for each one. Yeah, and okay, the output size, I will try to make it more big in this case. Have more information, but anyway, this can change in any time. I will put 124 anyway, and these are the different texture set what the programs use to interpret some smart materials. Yeah, the smart materials on Substance Painter are a very powerful materials, can create a very interesting things like I don't know, they create some edge noise or create a scratch and only in the shadows, that kind of stuff. And to work that materials, we need to bake all these settings. Yeah, all these bakes have different use. I don't want to use it right now, but anyway, we need to bake it to have a good results later. Or even we can use ambient occlusion to create some nice colors in the shadows. Yeah, that's why I will bake all the textures. This takes some time, depends on the quality of the textures and the power of your computer. Here in the log, we can see some information, and these red things are errors, yeah, and they say the in cube 001 we have problems to create vertex color texture. I don't know really what does mean, but I see this problem in another projects that I work, and I don't see nothing important in the final result. Yeah? Don't alarm if you see this kind of stuff. Yeah. I'm working with this program a really short amount of time. That's I don't know all the options or errors, but the program it's not that complicated, and you can see here it's the normal texture, the wall space texture, ambient occlusion, curvature, precision, and thickness. Okay, I will select Kalik, and you can see here it's a preview of how it's look, and now in this window we can see the normal space and all these tiny things here, the ambient occlusion of the body, and all these textures that are very useful later. Okay, I will go to the easy thing. It's the eyelash, and the eyelash it's only a solid black color. Okay, and that means I will erase this thing and create a fill layer. And the fill layer we have different channels: color, metal, rough, normal, and high. In this case I don't care any of these things, I only want color, and that's I put off all these things. And where is base color, I put a dark color here, and that's it. And I paint my first thing dark. From the nose it's the same, it's a dark color, and I will go nose. I will erase this and I create a new fill layer, but in this case I will maintain color, metal, and rough. Normal and high I will disable it, and I will paint this thing dark again. Yeah, but here in roughness I will increase the amount. Put in white it's a matte color or don't have a specular, but when roughness down you can see how this thing become more shiny. Yeah, and the metallic they have another result, it's look like a more darker, but they still have the reflections. Yeah, it will look more, I don't know, with more life. Yeah, it's look more, have more beauty. Maybe it's too much metallic thing, or maybe it's too dark. A little bit more white and with a little color tone. Let me find some nice color, maybe with a purple tone. Yeah, something like that. Let's look more interesting, not only dark. Yeah, look at that. Now it have a shiny purple metallic thing, and it's look very interesting now. Okay, that's all for the nose and the hair. Let's go to the hair front. Now I want to do the big hair things. Yeah, you can see oops, I rotate this thing. You can see here this noise. Sorry, that's the, I will try to make the size of the brush more tiny. Yeah, you can see that noise here, and that's black spots and this white spot here. It's the marbles intersection. Yeah, so you can see that have a ambient occlusion here, and that's what the exact thing happens with the wood armor in the arms. Yeah, they appear that dark spots here, and the armor will look very messy. Yeah, even if I select the Kalik here, you can see a half part of the head will have this shadow thing and the other part don't have it, and that's because I applied the ambient occlusion from the hair and project the occlusion in the head. Sorry. Yeah, but it's not a problem. That maybe can clean it later in Photoshop. It's not a big deal, that, because I will export 4 different texture, or 5 maybe. The albedo, I don't know how to say it, but albedo, it's the diffuse color. Yeah, I will export the roughness, the metalness, ambient occlusion, and normal map, and maybe high texture. I need to watch that setting, but those are the texture what I will need to work. And okay, I will go from here, and okay, I will erase this thing, and I will use a new fill color. But this time I want to have the same color that I have in Blender. Yeah, and unfortunately, yeah, we don't have the option to paste the this thing here, because oops, it disappeared. Yeah, we go to Blender, and we have the X, the color. Yeah, that's the code of this exact color, but in Substance Painters we don't have that option. Yeah, but we have another one that's very interesting. It's if I will try to do this, and I will split the window. Okay, and this is Blender. When I have the color of the hair that I want, this purple gray thing, and here I have the gray color of Substance. I press here, and we have this picker color. Okay, I maintain I click and maintain the bottom, and if you see, if I move it here, I can copy any color of the window. But even I move to the Blender window and can pick the color here. Yeah, and this is the exact color. I close this and I put again full window. Boom. Yeah, and I will got the same color from Blender. That's a very handy option. And okay, from here I don't really want a roughness. Yeah, or maybe can put the roughness down. Yeah, I want something more, or maybe a little bit's not bad. Let me try metallic. Now it will become too dark, the colors. Yeah, it's metallic off. Even metal go off. A little level of roughness, it will be good. And normal, we don't need it here, and high, we don't need it too. And now when I setting this, I can Control C, go to here, front here, erase this thing, and paste this, and here it's finished. Yeah. Maybe I will change these settings and Sketchfab, but right now it's work fine. Okay, and the marbles will be the next. I will lift the body from the last, and from the marbles I will go marble here, and I will do the same. I have a nice color in Blender, and that's why I select this, guys. Go here, split the view, create a new fill, normal and high, we don't need it, and color, I pick thing and select the color. Okay, the same things, and here, yes, I want something more roughness with a lot of glossness, yeah, something like that, and metallic, yeah, just a bit. I mean, we have a full, we can see that thing, it's too much, but something like that. Even we can put some textures, yeah, in the roughness to create different shapes, but it's not necessary right now. From the eyes, yeah, from the eyes maybe we can have some fun time. I will erase all the things. This is the color part. Go to textures and fill color, and I will do the same again and again. The green, pick color, there it is. Okay, but here I will make some interesting things. Yeah, I will paint here. I will create a new layer here, put down the materials color, and I put a dark color. Yeah? And now this is overall the green, but I will put some black mask. Change the brush. I maintain the brush, but oops, I don't want that. I will scale a little bit the brush here. And make it more hard, and I will paint. That's it. Okay, and now I paint the middle of eye. Maybe I will make it more big. Let me try to create more big this thing. Oop. Okay. And from this dark thing, okay, I will put roughness again, but I want to put very opaque, and from the color here I put roughness more high, yeah? And that way I will have this shiny specular in the eye, but not in the center of the object. And from the white part here, it's only white, and it's fine without white color. Anyway, I put it some white here, white. And roughness to full metallic. Yeah, something like that. And normal, we don't need it, and height, we don't need it too. Get into the eye. I will create a new fill with maybe a this kind of blue dark here, something like that, very dark. And I create another black thing, but this time I will change the something more soft, and I will paint here around the eye. Something like that, but now I will clean this a little bit to the rings. Yeah. There it is. Now let's look more alive here. And if I want to go further here, maybe I can make some blur here to make a most nice integration here. And from that I select the mask, go to filter and blur, and here in blur we can put intensity. Oops, no, intensity, and look, that's the original, and that's the with blur. Let's look more integrated, and it's look fine. Maybe here the material change. You can see here it's a big specular, but when we have the color here, there go more the lights have some dispersion. That means it's a different roughness here. And let me see how amount of roughness have here. We have that number. If you pick in the pencil, you can change the settings. I will paste the same. That's it. Oops. Oh no. The eye disappear. And there is something never happens. Okay. Okay, there is. Okay, it's look very weird without the eyelash. Okay, I will save this because I make some change on that kind. Here, Patreon, structure design, February, and I will make a new folder, Substance, and here I will put body. Body Kalik. Okay. Okay, that's saving right now. Okay. all the settings still maintain, and that's good. And to make more interesting thing here, maybe I can add some new fill layer. I like to work with fill layers and put a dark mask, black mask, and some color here. That green, same from the original color, but now I would put moving a little bit to green, or maybe let me try to something like that. If I don't like it, I will change it. No perfection here, but something consistent. Okay, it's look very bad. The color is not a good color choose, but maybe something more shiny. Maybe that change tone, and the same that I made from the color outside. I select the mask, add a filter, blur, and for the filter. Yeah, I still don't like the color. Yeah, maybe something like that. And the original character have a second line here. I will select this, clean here, and to make that line perfect, let me, okay, first I will put hardest thing, change it, and I remember there exists a very interesting option here in the brush. Maybe it is one. No, that's not. Alignment, side space, original, back calling, target back, no, position leader, below, and no, that's not. It's a lazy. Ooh, interesting things. But it's not that I spacing. No, maybe okay, that's fine. Maybe it's flow. Let me try. No, it's not flow too. No, it's not flow. Oh, where's that option? Foul pad, that's not foul pad. No, it's not that thing. Oh, I don't remember what is that thing. No, I don't remember. But it's a very powerful option, but I don't remember because I never used it before, and that's maybe a problem. I don't have more options. Hardness, stencil, grayscale. Maybe in the other. No, in the other panels, it's not from that options. Size, space, no. I work with this. Stroke opacity, no. Close spacing. No, we don't have it. I don't remember. Okay, in that case I will make two by hand, and that's awful. Maybe here, some option here. Now that's erase. No, I don't want erase. Physical paints, no. What's this? No, I don't have it, nothing. Yeah, let me find some information. Give me a sec. Okay, I found the option, and it's over here. This is the lazy thing, and now when I draw, they create a very smooth line. Okay, I will try to make it. Okay, it's not perfect. I'll try to make again more. Let me try to make it lazy. Now it's too much here. Now I need to work with the exact amount. It's hard because this line, or the line, it's begin around that black, or yeah, black circle around. There is. Whoops. Yeah, it's not a problem. We can clean this. No, we can't clean it. I made it again. Not. Yeah, maybe we can make that with that texture. Whoops. Okay, I put down the lazy and try to draw by myself here. I needed to make it exact. Okay, and I will again filter, blur. Yeah, something like that. Let's look more crazy. And okay, that's all for the eye. Now we work on Kalik's body. That's the important part here. Okay, I will save this anyway, and I will play with something. They exist here. I download it if I remember. Oh, maybe I don't have it. Let me. Smart material. Yeah, it's one. Skin face. Yeah, skin face. It's from skin color, human color, but they have some very interesting things. Yeah, it's very useful because they use a lot of different settings here, like this this alpha channel. That they have some normal I mean occlusion and a lot of things, and they have that smooth pink sounds like that. And it looks pretty good. It's like a comic style or cartoon style, but it looks very nice because some angles it looks more pink, and that's pretty good. Yeah. I don't use that because it's a furry thing and they have a black color here, but anyway, we can emulate some kind of that stuff. Yeah, I will create a new where is it, a new color here, and I will put some dark purple here, more blue, yeah, something like that. This is very interesting thing what I will try to do. And I don't know why it's so shiny, because it's only a base color, don't have roughness here, but now I will shut down the roughness. I don't need roughness in the body of Kalik. Let's look more decent. The color maybe it's not the best right now, but we can change it any moment we want. And what I want to do is create this black mask, yeah, and here to stencil, no, not stencil, here the grayscale, I will grab the ambient occlusion. Oops. Okay, can grab it. Okay, I will put ambient occlusion here. Is ambient occlusion, and from this one. Okay. Oops. I make a mistake here, maybe. White mask. Okay. And here include. Let me find. There it is. There it is. I need to make a layer and put a fill, and you can see now they have the white parts and the blue parts. The white right now, because I inverted the ambient occlusion, the white parts are the dark zones and the blue parts are the lighter zones. Yeah, and I will invert this thing using add levels, invert, and now let me try to, okay, yeah, now we have some dark spots and some parts, yeah. And the good thing, we can paint this over here and clean some parts, yeah, because it sounds like the inner of the legs and this here vagina and all that part we don't need to dark, yeah. And we can go here and paint it with a little white, and I will increase the brush size, hardness, and the size. There it is. And I will clean these parts over here. If nothing happens, it's because I painted. I don't paint it. Okay. There, because this use a mask and I don't painted the texture right now, I will create a fold here, and in the fold I will create a white mask. It's like Photoshop, yeah. If you are working sometime with Photoshop, you can understand how the layers works, you know. Okay. Clean a little bit here. Something like that, and we can change the color anytime. That's the cool thing about the real time. Yeah. And I don't know if I use this thing in the final result, but it's something that I want to show what kind of crazy things we can do. Okay, and I will paint with the basic color this character. I will create a new, no, over here, yes, outside here, yeah, here, new fill layer, and again I will split the no, I don't need it, because I have that color and the hair right now. If I go here, I can choose select the layer and paste on Kalik here, and there is the same color. And even if I put this other material that I made, look, yeah, this is the texture that I made before using the normal, no, sorry, the ambient occlusion. And look, it's look more interesting. Anyway, the color I don't like so much. I will change it again, something like that. Okay, it's look very bright, and in blenders look more dark the color. And anyway, the rest of the body will be white, very bright white here, and this is the black thing. Okay, I will create a new, where is this, black mask. Put down there, and I will change the here. I will put on the symmetry, yeah, because I need to make it symmetrical. And don't worry if that look pixelated, because it's the resolution. If I put up the option, we have a nice and clean model. And I will put the lazy again. And this character have an interesting shape in the eyes. Have a heart here. Oops, I painted the back of the head. Anyway, I can clean that later. I will mark a lot the thing this have hearts. I want to see the original design here. That's pretty close. And I will clean the edge here. I will change the color of my brush. Right now it's white. Now I will put black, and I make it a little small here. Oops, there's. And now I clean this part here that I painted. Boom, 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 boom. Goodbye. Here I will increase the size of here to clean out that mess thing. Okay, let me see in the texture here, it's look very fine. I don't remember how I paint this character. I will open a previous one and open this is the okay. The hairs, I mean the ears, are black. I think I just don't remember. That's it. And make big this and sharpen it. Even can I paint it in here? Where is this? And sometimes it's more easy to do here. Oops. And sometimes not. Don't worry if you're paint more than I want. We can clean that later. Go more close here. Okay. And change here. Change the size here. And clean. Yeah, this same work we can make it in Blender. Yeah, paint the textures and the program. But we don't have all these kind of controls and options, and that's why I think it's a very great use this software to improve the textures, even if very simple. Yeah, we can create very interesting things. In very speed way. Even here we can work without thinking about the problem of the seams and that kind of tricky stuff. Yeah, and usually I was painted on Photoshop, and that takes me a lot of time trying to fix that seams errors or that stuff. But right now with with Substance, this is infinite more easy. Okay, here in the blender I painted or put the textures I put the texture here. Over there I paint the neck, but I think in this time, okay, maybe I will put down a little bit more the textures, not for much, maybe like that. I have some problems with the painting in smooth way. Okay, I know how. And maybe I will paint just right there. Yeah. And from here, maybe I put the lacy. Yeah, that's the product. God. I forget to shut down the lacy. The lacy brush. My mistake again. Okay, we're trying to make some hair thing there. Put again here. I don't know if a good idea to make that fur thing, or maybe only paint it with a solid color. Yeah, I need to make some experimentation. Oops, there it is. Or maybe in the different way, more big than, yeah, that I think that's the problem. And make it too tiny. Yeah, that way. Crisp and clean. Okay, and I need to paint all the rest of the body. Boom, the big brush here. Goodbye. Later I will add the colors in the nipples and that kind of stuff, but right now I will paint all this thing here. Inside the fingers here. And from the legs, I was thinking something more interesting. Oh, I forget to put the tail. Ooh. Well, I will add it in the detached object. I forget to add a tail to the body. Well, now I painting it. It will be a problem right now to change the topology. It's not a problem. I attach it like the hair, and that will be fine. Paint all. Yeah, we'll make the foots the bottom, and I put the pounds and the hands. Okay, it's pretty close. Try to see with that option. Okay, it's not bad. Okay, mirror here. Yeah, it's not bad. And what I need to put, oh yeah, that the pounds here. I will paint some pink color. Yeah, we use it from the nipples too. Let me put some pink here. Okay. Again, some black mask here. Let me watch some reference from the pounds. Oh man, my computer crash. Whoops. Now again they crash. There we go. Okay, oh, it's too big the brush here. That's it. Now we'll paint this. Maybe I can put some, let me see, some high effect here, high and normal. And with high we can make this bump. Let's see how it's look. Oops. What happened here? Oh yeah, I paint the leg here. Okay. Okay. Yeah, we can see they create some hard bump, and maybe you can fix that with make it more smooth, something like that. here too. This will be a very long video. Maybe I will cut this in different pieces. And here we have this thing here. Okay, pretty well. And from the toes, or the pounds here, I will make the same. I will paint here. And paint our toes. And the heel. There it is. Pretty nice. And I will duplicate this. Control CB. I will clean the mask, and I will shut down the high, because I will paint the nipples here, and we don't need it to bump more there. What happens here? Normal and high go off, and I will paint with a soft brush. Soft brush. That's it. With a big, very soft, and I will put some filter blur to make maybe the color is not the best, to change it a little bit to more dark, maybe. Yeah, something like that. And from here, we have some problems to the inside. Let me find where is the zone here. I think that is the inside. Okay, let me see if this color works to paint it. Yeah, it works. I will need to see that thing there, because it's weird there have a hole there. Oh well, that's it from 3D problems, not texture problems. And we clean that. Okay, it's pretty fine. And the inside, I think it's its part. Okay, let me paint this. Oh, this is the inside part. It's not the inside part. I don't know what really paint. Oh, I paint the mouth. Okay, something like that. There it is. And from that part, maybe we'll do this. Let me see it. Can I go inside to the model and try to do it? No, it's not. Force it. Okay. Yeah, that's this part here. Perfect. I paint it all. And I don't know. I need to watch other part here. Maybe here. Can I paint it very smooth? Oops. I painted too much. To reduce the brush here. Yeah, paint that part, but I don't know where is the rest of the song here. Maybe that one. Yeah, that's it. Okay, that's it. Okay. For the nails, I will create a new texture. No, new texture. It's only a solid black. Again, black mask, and from this thing I want to normal metal, a metal, and roughness, full. And I think this all the nails. Okay, I don't know why that paint the fingers too, but I will fix that later. Okay, that's it, I think. Maybe these ones are two. Okay, I think yeah, that's all. Okay, and let's clean this. Maybe I can paint it because they're too close to each other. That'd be fine. No, it's not a problem. The cool thing is I painted this symmetrical. That means I only need to do in one side of the body, and that's cool. Okay, anyway, it's too dark nails and too bright. I will change that up later. I think the nails is too shiny. Maybe with metallic and without that, something like that, and changing the color without something more blue. Sometimes the blues look more dark than the black color, solid color. Okay, I think it's fine. Maybe I will add some roughness in these parts, only to look more interesting. Yeah. And from the general body, yeah, it's fine without that things. And with this option, let me see what symmetry. Man, it's not necessary to stick. Okay, let's put all together. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, she looks pretty nice. I will save this. I don't know if put some blush here. Okay, let me try to work with that. Clean this mask and the roughness. Maybe paint some little brush here. No, it's too much. I mean little, it's now it's look bad, but I will add later some fuse colors. Don't worry, it's something that I want to try. A little more cute. I know they have fur, but anyway, it's an illustration. It won't be necessary realistic. Paint it directly here. I paint the leg here, and that's what I want. Yes. Okay. Paint a little bit in the belly. And the knees. And in the butt here. Okay, words look very bad, but again, filter, blur, a lot of blur, and even can put some fuse color like Photoshop. Right now the window disappear in the other window, but let me try to put some soft color. And maybe it's too shy. Screen. And put down a little bit the opacity. Now in the white part disappear completely. Overlay. Now it will work. Multiply it. Maybe it works. But here in the bad part, it's look bad. I'm gonna clean here. Close. And maybe paint it just a little bit here. More pinky. Maybe in the face is too much. I will put the opacity. Try to clean a little bit here. Tint. How does it work? Maybe color. Maybe that one, and put down a little bit. Yeah, I had some problems with the belly. I cleaned that part, and with the butt it's the same. It's too much. I make this a little asymmetrical. Maybe a little pink here in the toes. A little more beauty. Put more blur. Have a nice and soft shade. Yeah, I think it's fine. Save. And from the hair, to make it something more interesting, maybe I can duplicate this one and make it something more bright. Something like that. Again, put a black mask. And paint these things to create a gradient. Something more interesting. Even can change a bit more the colors. Yeah, maybe it will be interesting to make a shiny color. Maybe some green. Again, filters. I love to put blur with this thing. Yeah, maybe it's too much or too. Roughness. I remember I put some roughness here. Let's see. But no, it's fine. Maybe I can add some level, and maybe we can try to work with something like that. I don't know. I don't really think it's fine. Maybe the pink, it's not the best color here. Okay, something more blue. Even something like that looks more interesting. Fine. Maybe that color is look interesting. It's a mix to the eye with the rest. Yeah, maybe with less saturation. Yeah, something to look more interesting. Yeah, maybe it's look fine. Okay, I will save this again. And now the funny part. Okay, let's save it or not save it. Okay, yeah. And export textures. and export texture, we have all this, a lot of things, yeah, and all the different things we create, they own texture set and all that kind of stuff. From the eyelid, I think it's not really necessary to have a lot of texture. That's, I think I put down. From hair it's necessary. Hair, Kalik, of course, marbled. Material 1, I think it is eye, and the nose. And all that is definitely necessary. We have, I like to save this one. They save a normal base. No, that's not additional map. This is what we can save with a lot of different settings. The Sketchfab, it's a very interesting one. They create the Sketchfab compatibility, but to me, I work very fine with the document channels plus normal plus ambient occlusion, and we can make something very interesting in Blender. And even the same textures we can upload to Sketchfab. It's not a real big deal. Anyway, the Sketchfab not only create textures, they upload directly to your Sketchfab account. That's very interesting. But in this case, we need to create all the entire objects separately, and I don't need it right now to upload to Sketchfab, but I think it does fun. It's fine. And now the document size. Yeah, I don't know, it's maybe my computer explode if I try to put it in 4K. Maybe that happened. Anyway, I will try to do it, because it's a lot of different textures, and maybe that make the programs crash. Okay, that's why I will save again and for textures, and I will put all the options to 4K. That's what I really want. But anyway, the basic Sketchfab account only have the possibility to upload 50 megas to upload it, and if you have a more huge file, we can do it. Yeah, and anyway, I will need to change the size of this texture to can upload to Sketchfab. And thinking of that, maybe 2K will be a best size right now. Okay, export. Oh no, oh well, I forget to export in good direction. Then yeah, I save it in the temporal file or folder. Anyway, I will open the folder, and I will paste it in my project. Yeah. Okay, they are there. It's a lot of textures. I will change the view of there is. Yeah, we have a lot of different textures. One of them are very basic, like this one. It's only a big purple square. It's very useless. But some others, they have very complex, like these ones. Yeah. Now, something that I missed to do, it's change the resolution and the viewport to all the models, all the textures, sorry, to look how it's worked. Maybe sometimes we see some weird issues, but that's all fine. Okay, I will go now to Blender. This is my original file in Blender. And from the eyelash here I will put down the intensity, and that's fine. The nose, now this time I will make it the fun thing first. Kalik. Okay, I will create the texture. I made your movie and I try to find that texture here, and there's Kalik base color. Generated, I would put UV. Okay, it's pretty fine. Anyway, you can see some issues over there, and we don't see it. Oh yeah, they exist in the program here. Okay, I would clean this again, and I will save it. Again, it's not a problem. Maybe we needed to repeat this process sometimes. Opacity. Trying to clean here, and I'll clean here too. Sometimes if we don't watch this and full resolution, we will have these little issues here. Some parts of them will not see it correctly. Stroke. I don't know why I can't clean this part. Maybe I will go here and try to clean this part directly. Okay, there it is. It's fine. And with both of them, we have these issues here. And maybe it's not a problem right there, it's maybe over here. Maybe it's part of this song where you have the problem. Now that clean. Okay, that looks better. From here in the chest, I see that tiny dot there, and I would paint it. Oh gosh, now it's a giant dot. Okay, that's it. I see another problem in the ear, I remember. No, that's not true. I see something here. Yeah, the line of here, it's not perfect, and okay, now I think it's fine. And if done, I come back again and export again all the textures. Now export, and now I need to change the folder where I want to save these things. Patreon, character design, February, 3D textures. Yeah, here not any textures they say me, but it's not true. Export. Okay, let's go to the folder to watch it all. It's fine. Okay, yeah, I think that's fine. Well, let me see again in Blender, and we only need to do here it's reload here, boom, and that's fixed that part. Okay, and you can see here it's look very shiny, and that's what I put here. Texture, there are Kalik high or Kalik metallic. In this case, Kalik high. I use it sometimes to put some specular level, yeah. And let me change a little bit here. It's still shiny. And that way I prefer to shut down a little bit there. And with another objects like I don't know, solid things and not that kind of stuff, they work very fine. They hide in this part, but here it don't have any change. The metallic, I don't need it right now. No, I don't need it here because Blender don't have metallic. And when the if render comes out, there will be use this kind of stuff. But right now, with normal map, can put this in multiply, and we have that shadow thing that's a little more solid. From the hair here, I will do the same. The texture, new, open textures. This one is perfect, and I shut down the diffuse. Okay, look at that. And remember, I don't apply the modifier here. I still have the low poly version. That's what I want. Oh, and forget something very important here. The bandage of the arm and feet. Well, anyway, I will upload first the texture of these things, and later I will care about that thing. The marbles have that thing. Maybe only will put the normal, the ambient occlusion, and put in multiply. Right now I can do so much here. I can put some brightness by, but nothing more fancy. Yeah. Now here we have the problem with the textures, because these marbles have the same material of these ones. Okay, I will need to separate these things and put neck marble. And here erase the ambient occlusion from the hair of here. Yeah, I don't make any change there. I will put again the solidify, inner, outside, and clamp. That's look great. Solid, and from the eye I will apply the texture that I made here. That's one. There is. And from the nose, it's here, texture, Again, I can do nothing right now with the roughness and that kind of stuff in here in Blender, but when I upload to Sketchfab, there I can use that texture channels and make something very interesting. Okay, and I will use again this. Okay, from this thing I will make a mirror, boom, and plot this thing, clipping, and there are no white. There is. Okay, and that's fine. That's worked very well. And maybe I can do the same with this, the mirror, and I will apply the mirror, and I will apply the mirror here. And there's we have the hair. Shift D and duplicate the texture of the eye, and it looks pretty nice. And okay, I will save this, and I don't care. I make all these things, but I still have this gear here, and now I will create the bandage. And okay, to make the bandage, that's something that I missed to do here. I will create a new fill layer, base color, maybe with a little yellow one, something like that. And again, paint with create a layer, make a black mask. I love to work that way. Really, it's the only way I know to work. And symmetry activated, and here opacity it's full, yeah, and paint this thing like that. I don't want to put in the bandage in the pound because I like how it's look with the pink pound there. I don't want to put something over. Okay, what's some paint here? Maybe the angle. That's the angle. Okay. Make some little cuts there, something. Okay. To create some additional details like that. Yeah, and I will make the same here to the legs, and let me show where it is. Just in the middle of the knee. It's over here. There it is. Okay. A big brush. solid color and paint. View. Oh no, I don't want to cover that fur things. Okay, no, oops. I'll close more here. Spacing, maybe it's too high. Just down a little bit here, and that's more clean. And crisp line. Whoop. There is it. It's not big to be perfect. I can paint through this red thing. That's good. Okay, and clean here. And now make the same tiny details to make something. Okay. Now I will roughness, maybe here roughness just down. Metalness, we don't need it. Normal, yes we need it, and high we need it because we need to create some volume here. Or even we can put down the high and normal here, create a new empty layer. This thing I don't made it sometimes. Let me try to work, and only want rough and normal. And put some black mask. And find it. Put it high normal, down normal. Nothing happens. Yeah, that's it. That's fine. Now I create an empty layer, yeah, without color, and I only put normal and high, and create a black alpha. And now I can draw. I mean. Jesus, why? Don't draw. Okay, there. Let me put down this a little bit. I don't know why. What happened to that? Okay, maybe I can clean mask. I delete the mask. Remove. Oops. No, I don't want that. Remove mask. I mean. Yeah. Why? Oh, wait a second. Wait a second, I don't need a mask. Yeah, I need to paint here. There. Okay. It's 0. Yeah. Okay. This one we create volume, and this one we create under. Put lazy. Perfect. Okay, I will need to know the pattern of these things. Maybe I am some inner something here. Maybe the bot. Yeah, it's the bot. Okay. Maybe I complicate it too much with making that kind of patterns. Okay, I'll draw here, draw there, boo. Make a straight line here. Anyway, I will add some height here. Yeah, to make something more. Okay, something like that, and maybe the same here. With extrude. Put down a little bit here, make some scratch. can. Yeah, I need to make some scratch there, and I need to deactivate the lazy mouse. Okay. Yeah, something like that. No need to be so complicated. But if I put color here, maybe nothing happens. Because I don't paint color, I only paint normals. Now if I paint it with that. Anyway. Okay, for create some color variation, I will create a new layer. Maybe I will do it in a different way, but well, I select this. No. I create another. No, wait, I move this thing. I will create another black thing. Control Shift C, Control Shift B to paint the same thing, and I will paint this with that light color. Same color here. Oops. I don't. Yeah, okay. And a little more darker. And we'll paint up this. With a soft brush. Yeah, the color is not the best right now, but again, I need to change the angle because I know what's that. Oh, the inside. Gotcha. Oh, I paint there, and I don't want it. No, but I want to paint that. Okay, what happened here? Color. I want to clean that mess. Oops. Viewport. Okay. Yeah, the same thing happened in all the 3D programs, the viewport traction. We can move freely, but anyway. Okay, painting all this part here. Okay, I will paint the rest of the here. Make it a little big. Anyway, it's not a bad idea. Have two set of textures, one with the bandage and another one without them, and that's why I will copy the folder, and I will create a new one where I place the textures that I exported from Substance. I will show what I'm talking about in some minutes when I end to paint these things. Here I will make it more irregular than the arms, because I will add some blur effect to create soft concavate idea, something like that. And filter, color filter, blur, and intensity blur, too much, something like that. And the same happened here. Even I can try to paint different part. And we paint again. Oops, the lines here. Okay. Yeah, to create more contrast inside here, and look more dirty this bandage, and let's have more interesting. Oops. Oops, I painted more than I needed. That's something like that. And I see I paint a little dot in the butt cheek here. Clean it. That's it. Oops, it's not exact in the 0. Okay, there it is. And having something similar here. Okay. Okay, I think it works. It's not the best result maybe, but it works. And I will save here. And what I mean before, it's I have all these textures here. I will Control C, create a new file, and I will put this one nude version. And I paste all these textures because I will lose all these textures. And thinking more, the only texture that I will change is Kalik body, and the rest will have the same. That means I will save this. I will export again, but only I will export Kalik texture. The same folder, export. Okay, go to my Blender file, and here, here now I will again reload the texture, and now appear that things it's very bad, and I will now load the normal maps. Okay, texture, and now we have normal maps here. There is, and sampling normals, bam, and there is. Yeah, it's look pretty decent. Well, we can put some pepper now. Put the solidify to watch this. Okay, but it's pretty decent. Now I will need to make this thing with the same color texture from here. Yeah. Right, it's pretty close to end. Yeah, I think it's all for now from this video, and from the rest of the body I will upload very soon. Here there is. Hope you enjoyed this video, and sorry for the length of this, but it's pretty slow work and this kind of stuff. And how I say, I'm still learning about Substance Painter. It's a very huge and powerful program, and I make some mistakes sometimes, but well, anyway, if you have any question, feel free to ask me, and that's it for now. Thank you so much for your support and your kindness, and see you in the next video. Bye bye.